as clients are kind of moving into Q4 and really trying to make every dollar stretch, what would be like the next immediate step that you would recommend for any client to really help them kind of maximize CTV?
I'd say really have a really clear idea of your budget split over time and over audience. So I see it as a kind of a table. So let's run the next few weeks in the columns and then start to think about the crescendo of your budget. To be really smart about thinking about the pacing of your dollars across time. The other thing is that be really clear about the marketing objective. Okay, so I feel right now to really capitalize on holiday, you probably need to get your name out there. People need to know who you are, and you need to kind of build up your brand recall and your brand preference. And so I'll front load what I was doing around building my brand. So that means buying what we call VRC or VVC. There's a video views, so reach campaigns, and also view campaigns, and to front load all of that so people know who you are. That's also really good because it starts to build you a nice engaged user base. Okay, and think about that as another way of talking about a cookie, an addressable audience here that you can start to go back to. So you've got this engaged user base, and then you can start to crescendo your demand gen campaign. Remember, your demand gen campaigns, when I talked about earlier on, which is one that drives online sales or drives some kind of action. It's a CPA based video product. So imagine that. So you're front loading, building up awareness over time, the budget's there, and then demand gen starts to kick in over time, crescendoing and maybe dip after, Cyber Monday, and then you're back in and you're on a run up, to holiday. In addition to that, just make sure you have all the right assets so you can feed the machine everything they need during that time period, so you get your audience where your audience is, and then obviously make sure remarketing is running. And then even then, you got to separate your remarketing into prospect remarketing, so somebody who touched your website once or whatever, and then customer remarketing, so existing people that you've ingested into the system using your first party data using customer match. And then you can use that to do things like optimize targeting or lookalikes, find people like those people or get those people again or suppress those people. You can do all sorts of stuff around all of that. So yeah, so that was what I would recommend.